Alright, hello. Uh, I'm very excited to share this really fucked up and insane streaming setup for capturing footage from PS3 and PS2. It's been a while, but here we are. Um, so I'll just jump right into it to see if it works. Uh, so what we have is an exciting line of software to entertain us this evening, starting with Railfan for PS3. This is probably my prized possession PlayStation 3 game. But we'll just pop it in here and I'll kind of explain it, and then we'll see if this works right off the rip. So let's get that guy into the PS3 and see what happens. Let's see if I can do that easily. Please disregard the messy room. This is probably the worst it's ever been when I've run one of these streams, but here we are. You know, just have to kind of go with the flow in life and focus on the things that matter the most. That's Railfan. Let's get right into it. Don't mind the console doing its best to read the input. So, a couple things right off the bat. This is the composite image being put through a splitter of some kind, which is leading to the current setup. Okay, let's turn that down. You should still be able to hear it, but a lot less louder than it was. Here is Railfan for PS3. It is a game from Taito. I think before they were bought by Square Enix, or right around that time. I feel like they were bought by Square Enix in 2013-ish. And this is from, the copyright is 06, so yeah, Taito was still independent. They hadn't been purchased by Square Enix yet. What is it? It is a weird, very weird piece of software that I love very dearly. It's a rail train simulation video game wherein you, instead of like controlling a simulated train, you're essentially scrubbing a pre-recorded video. So in a way, it could be considered a full motion video game. But I wouldn't go that far as to say that that's what Railfan is. But let's just kind of jump in and I'll show you. So we are going to do, we're going to load a game because we already have a save file. I'm going to jump into the PlayStation's system menu that is not displaying correctly, hilariously. I don't mind that, but here we go. And kind of just jump in. So this game, because of the full motion video nature of it, only has three, count them, three basically rail paths that you can do. One is I guess a JR line in Tokyo. I forget which specific one. There is the this route from Kyoto to Osaka. I don't remember if it's a high-speed train or what, or if it isn't. And then here is this Chicago Brown Line rail, which is very strange. I mean, so this is, you know, not typical of these rail games, and I nearly always pick Chicago, but I have tried both the other rail lines. For the sake of novelty, we're gonna go with Chicago here and just kind of give it a try. So let's go ahead and get in there. So you can do a number of different things in Railfan. I guess there's Train Tour, which I don't know if I've ever tried before, My Collection, and Mission Mode. I think I always play Train Tour, which is kind of like the free play. Sorry, I keep forgetting this game uses X for yes and O for no, which is not typical of a Japanese video game. of this era. But anyways, I'm gonna do train tour, and I think this just kind of lets you pick what stop you want to start at, and then run the whole thing. So this is the L train, I believe, the Chicago Brown line. And we're gonna go ahead and kind of just jump in here and test it out. We're gonna start at Fullerton, and we're gonna go into town. Now, if we're ultimately successful or not is going to be a completely different thing. I don't know what these options are, but I guess I'm just gonna pick the first one. So again, to go over the video setup, it looks pretty fucked up because it is a it is the composite image being taken out of the PS3, put through an HDMI converter, then fed to the capture card and sent to the computer that way. So that's why I don't know if you can see at all in the stream or the video, but there is it just looks really fucked up in a way that I feel like maybe kind of cool. But it does work for right now, which is kind of the most we could ask for. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take off here. So this game, Railfan, is in the vein of the Densha to Go series, which I've covered before, but it's not. It's like adjacent to it. It's not the same thing. And in fact, the Densha to Go like train controller that's functional, that was that works for the PS3, will work on this game. It so happens, but this is not a Densha to Go game, but it is made by Taito. Anyways, you're seeing the what you're watching here is, oh, I need to slow the fuck down really badly. Yeah, I missed the stop. I've never missed a stop that bad before. I think it's gonna kick me out to the menu for that. I got so excited to explain it, I just completely messed up the game part. We'll just try that again and see if I can do it without completely messing up. But to explain the game, it's like you're watching a pre-recorded video, I guess, that was taken of this Brown Line train doing these stops at a given time. So it's not rendering the game in real time. And I mean, you can see it's very obvious because there's like people right there that are frozen, hilariously frozen in time. But even with that being the case, I find it still very entertaining to play this game. Because it's like, I don't know, it's really interesting. I mean, it's still immersive. In fact, you could argue that the full motion video aspect of the game kind of introduces a level of immersion that you wouldn't typically get from these games, these rail games that use, like, the typical Japanese ones that use the generated type of, the prefab created 3D generated models of the different Japanese places. Anyways, we are 10 seconds till our time stop. I'm kind of slowing down really hard. Despite the fact, oh, did I still fuck it up? Did I fuck it up? No. Yes, okay. I did the stop. Despite the fact that it is not a Densha to Go game, it's still, very much living in that paradigm that Densha to Go lives in, where, everything, the entire core gameplay loop is all about, can you stop on time, at the right time, and can you do that in a way where you are hitting the stops in their intended way? So what you're seeing as far as the UI on the screen, the right hand side is your speedometer with the train controller. Left hand side, I guess, is showing the various speed limits and everything, which I'm realizing I'm kind of going way over here. So let's slow her down as we hit this curve, which I guess I can't hit going over 15 miles an hour. So we did that, and I guess we should be good now. I think, yeah, the top side kind of showing your the left side is showing the speed limits as you go through the various areas, I believe, but I'm not really sure. On the top right hand corner of the screen, you'll see that there's a video playing. That video, I don't know it definitively, but I'm assuming through inference that it is video of this very train that we are currently piloting, doing these stops, being recorded from what I must assume is a helicopter, but I guess it's not really clear. It looks like this shit is like, I'm trying to book it through these zones, but I think the train is slowing itself down for reasons that I cannot ascertain, other than it's kind of taking control away from me, because I'm not supposed to be going that fast through those curves. But here we are doing that. Anyways, yeah, this game looks a lot better in HD. The Blu-ray video that gets streamed live, or that gets, played live from the console when you play this game on a proper HD television, is surprisingly good. I think it is, the resolution basically runs at a native 1080, I believe, but I could be wrong about that. Anyways, really gotta book it. I mean, we gotta stop. The way I understand it, and I'm not stopped where I need to be yet. Okay, here we go. Now I'm over by a little bit, but we did it. And people are getting on and off. I just noticed for the first time ever, and I guess I may have never, maybe it was the fact that playing this in HD you don't see something like that as clearly, but I just noticed like a computer generated asset of I guess like an area that you're like, as the train conductor, you're supposed to see there's just like a number 4 sticking out, which is interesting. Anyways, we're going to Chicago. I hope you can't hear it. I'm having my lawn mowed right now, so that's going on, and it may pass through closely, but hopefully you can't hear it. Anyways, we're going to Chicago, which is our next stop. I think we can go a little faster than this. Did they record a real train, and did they just make the video slow down and speed up to simulate the train moving? Yes, that is correct. So I'm gonna fix the way this looks. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. So this is a played back video of a train, and in fact, as you look in the top right hand side, you can see there's like yeah, exactly. It would be badass if we could get to a point where something like this could be generated by a computer in real time, but obviously that we may be far off from that level of technology. Let's fix this. Filters. Color correction. Do I need to slow down yet? Not yet. We're gonna increase the opacity. I feel like it's just kind of automatically doing the speed for me, which is interesting. Alright, we gotta slow the fuck down right here. Majorly. Maybe I slowed down too hard, though. I definitely slowed down too hard. Significantly too hard. And when you see the Railfan logo come up there, and that's how you know you're going too fast, is if you see the people moving in an uncannily fast way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That could have gone a lot worse. Alright, and then we will not go yet. Yeah. This is how it should be. And you know, I think they wear it on their sleeve. It's not really like they're trying to fool us into saying like into being like, oh, you know, this is, you know, this is that or the other thing. You know, it just is what it is. It's a game, and the people who playing a game like this understand that's what you're getting going in. But again, you know, and so in a way, when you play Railfan over and over and over again, as I mean, I haven't, you know, I haven't busted the tires on this game, but I've certainly brought it out more than once, and it's one of my favorite party tricks. It does kind of beg the question, like, damn, I feel like you're kind of going insane. You're literally just watching this same video play over and over and over again. But honestly, to this day, you know, I don't care, and I think it's cool. Like, I notice something different, I feel like, in the video every time I play, and obviously I do the Chicago route more often than any of the other ones, but it's still something that I really enjoy just watching over and over again. And I guess that's the kind of shit that that's the I'm you know which if there's anything about me that's true is that I'm the sicko that this game I'm one of the types of sickos that this game is designed for sure, because I'm not like a true rail fan myself, but I certainly have an appreciation for public transit that is slightly above average, maybe. Anyways, I think it's either this stop or the next one that I've actually been on in real life. There's almost like also like another thing about this game that I find cool is that like there's also an almost the like an ASMR level of quality with regards to how nice the audio sounds. Also, I think if I hold this button, you can see, you switch to the helicopter view, and you can see that fully, which is really cool. Anyways, we're going to go back here. I think I'm supposed to be slowing down. I think the game is just doing it for me, which I'm not going to really complain about. But yeah, I believe this next stop I have been to in real life. I think. Chicago, for those who haven't been, it's a cool city. It's a really cool city. And we really gotta fucking stop. We really gotta stop. Ooh, just barely. That was not a good stop. And here we are. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full route. I'm gonna do another stop or two, and then we'll switch up. We'll switch it up to something else here, just for the sake of testing different things on the PlayStation. Yeah, you know, it's hard to get over the just people frozen in time that look all kinds of fucked up as you speed off. But it also the you know, one of the things I always think about when I play this game is that like when you are doing it correctly, the time does look like it's passing by normally instead of like too fast or too slow. And here's the next stop right here. We're gonna have to go ahead and stop right at it pretty much immediately. I stopped too slow. I know for a fact I've never been to this stop because I feel like I would remember the really cool. Shit. Fucked that up. I fucked that up bad. Oh, come on. Dude. You can see that computer generated 4 in the bottom right there. Alright, here we go. Let's go. I think there's buttons that I'm missing. Oh! That's the fucking horn. That's awesome. LaSalle and Van Buren. I know that the stop that I was at, and I think we passed it earlier, is the one that's like on the same street as the Trump Tower in Chicago and the like Mormon Center. Here's a cool sky bridge. And the Trump Tower, there's like a Mormon area. And I feel like it was like completely covered in this ceiling. Alright, we gotta stop. That was unintentionally probably my best stop so far. This game is, without a doubt, a lot more forgiving than your typical Densha Go with regards to the stops. I will say that, you know, in its defense. Like, I feel like the stop I took could have been this one. It was whichever stop got you closest to Chicago University, which is where I was spending my time when I was in Chicago. I don't think so. I don't think it was this one. I always do this when I play this game. This is a cool stop. I mean, the architecture and everything about these stops is... Oh, look at that. That was a really good stop. It's cool. I mean, it's cool too. It's very novel to have, if I haven't made it clear already, an American public transit system recreated in one of these types of games. And it's just so relaxing. Something about like the day that they picked to film this, and it's kind of more clear when you're on the back end of this L train route, is that like it feels like they really picked the most perfect day to film. But yeah, if I was a true Chicagoan, I would, you know, be pointing out all these details and whatnot, but clearly I am not. Look at that pigeon fly away. That was awesome. I want to know, there must have been a camera behind the train as well, kind of recording everything. I'm going to say it at every stop. This could have been the stop. I'll figure it out one day. Not today, though. Slow her down. Look at that sky bridge. Bro. That was a really good stop. I'm kind of in a flow now. You just fucking sit back and you get into the fucking rhythm with this type of shit. And it just feels good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh, that was bad. That enough to kick me out? Not enough to kick me out, but enough to reset the camera back to where I should have stopped. Fair enough. After my probably best stop of my entire career playing these games. Alright, we'll make this stop the last one, and then we'll jump into something else. I just saw a Staples. Alright, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. I wonder what the people on this train, like, if they were told, like, yo, you are being recorded for a Japanese train video game. I wonder if anyone knew. More than likely not. Oh fuck, I missed that stop really bad. This is over. Oh man, that was fun. That hasn't fully kicked me out. Here we go. Last stop. For real this time. I got too in the groove with this game. I got lost. I got truly lost. And that might be my worst stop yet, apart from the very first one that we did. So bad that I get kicked out? No. I think once you I don't really understand the logic of when this game kicks you out into the menu and when it doesn't, but yeah, we'll quit out. You see Train Simulator, and then there's the Densha to Go logo, but it's not a Densha to Go game. Let's quit out. Let's see where we were. Yeah. Oh, I think we can save and quit our train run. That's awesome. Yeah, we will save the replay data of our brown line play. Dude, I'll go back and watch that anytime. Let's see where we were. Yeah, we almost did the full loop. By the way, the audio I'm sorry, the video thing that I'm doing kind of makes it to where I've been here. Hold on. Is it gonna read it out? I have been there. That's a cool place. There's more. There's more. That's fucking awesome. Alright. Enough of that. Right Tower, Wrigley Building, Marina City, Merchandise Mart. I'm trying to figure out Chase Tower, Civic Opera Building. What is this? I don't know this. Brookery, Marquette Building, Sears Tower, Union Station. I don't remember any of that. LaSalle, River City, Greyhound Bus Terminal, Adnock Federal Center. I wonder if the Trump Tower will be featured. I have been here, and there's obviously the famous Grant Park. Do they show the bean? I really like that there's a phone number for every major place. I have been here. Or have I? I don't know. Alright. Alter chat. No, the music I went to was definitely this one. This is the one. Hello. Welcome. I'm just testing out recording on this PS3 here. Just messing around with some stuff. Alright. That's enough of this. I could do that all day long. And that's just one of the lines there. Why is the let's see. So let's switch to another fun, weird, quirky Japanese video game in the form of this game was released in America. It's just a lot more expensive to have a US copy than a Japanese one. What we have here is 3D Dot Game Heroes by From Software. And I think in the West it was published by Atlas. I don't know if you can read that. You can't. It says for Japan. It's not gonna focus right, but it says for Japan only. Anyways, let's get one disc out and the other one in there. Let me not wheel over my things. There we go. Yeah, how about that? Physical media. It is cool. I mean, and it's cool to see kind of the different eras of PS3 game boxes. Like this is the era when they were still using the Spider-Man font on the console and on anything branding related to it. You can see the old PS3 logo right there. But then we have the newer version with the new PS3 logo when they got rid of the Spider-Man font. Let's jump into this. We'll be finished here. Not before too long. Just have one more thing to try. Then call it a day. Just looking at what I have already in here. Alright. Is it gonna work? It's reading the disc. That little clock, it means that the disc is being read. Thank you for the tip about free Mewtwo. Hell yeah. I think I still have Pokemon Go installed. Need to get back on there and do some stuff. So here's another banger from Software, published by Atlas again in the West. But I guess just published by From Software in Japan. It's not Elden Ring. This is 3D Dot Game Heroes. I'm going to increase the game audio a little bit. This is another game that looks a lot better in HD. This is my most recent save file. I guess I booted this up in January of this year. I don't know what it's asking. I'm gonna say no, because that was the default answer. Oh my god, I forgot I'm in the middle of a fucking dungeon. Did I beat it? Was I stuck on the boss? I don't know. Oh my god. That's so disorienting. I'm fucking lost. Right off the bat. Alright, I don't know if I did what I was supposed to do in here, but we're just gonna go out into the world. This is oh shit. I got teleported. Bro, I don't remember what I was doing at all in this game. This is 3D Dot Game Heroes. It's a weird Zelda clone, excuse me, from PS3 era. I guess made by FromSoft and released in, check the copyright, 2009. Around the time I guess they would have made Dark Souls. It looks really cool. It has a real English translation, so that should be probably the version of that you're gonna want to play if you play this game in the West. This song is really cool. I forget that there must have been some kind of puzzle I would have figured out to get to the dungeon, because clearly I'm fucking that up right now. You go a certain way, you just get teleported. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, he's following me in here. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you know, you can... Ah, fuck. You can clearly see the Zelda influence in this game. But it is not Zelda. I think I was stuck on the boss last time I played this. Oh, hell yeah. It just, the game looks really cool. It's a very interesting PS3 game, aesthetically. And it plays fine. You know, it doesn't feel amazing. And you gotta understand that I'm playing this through some level of latency as a result of the insane capture method that I explained earlier. But I feel like the camera's not following me. It's a bad sign. Alright, we're almost there. Yep, couldn't have been, not gonna be easy. Let's try this again. Okay. Go this way. This way. Hit a left. I think I had explored that dungeon almost entirely. But I was still... Fuck. Not quite done. This is the worst possible way to pick up this game after not playing it for a long time. Here we are. Fuck. Let's go this way. Nope, that's not the way either. This isn't it. What if we just load our save? That is not load, that is save. I wonder if this is load. Yes. And there you go. That's how you play. I see. I think what I'm supposed to do is load the game and then say yes. And that'll take me right to the boss. Oh, do you want to change your guy? That's what it's asking me. I'll change my guy for fun. Let's be this guy. I think you can just make guys in this game, which is fun. We have the map. Do I already have the boss key? I don't know. Let's go straight ahead. I guess it's not a horrible place to be able to showcase this game from because... Ah, fuck it. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that because I cannot fucking remember for the life of me what I was doing in 3D Game Heroes, which if I can't do that, then the next game that I want to try will be even worse. Ah, shit. And that... Oops. Drop my PS3. That's not good. Is... in this big CD case. Oh, I flipped right to it. And it is my CD only copy Dragon Warrior 7 PS1 game, which I think, ooh, be very gentle with that disc. It's starting to be worth more money. Should be good to go, hopefully. Give that a try. There we go. And I am gonna just, oh shit, go ahead and pull up a game fact to see if I can possibly remember where the hell I was. Let's see where I am. It's gonna appear kind of with weird black borders because it's a PS1 game, so it's gonna, you know, do its best to fit the picture into the screen, but it is what it is. I'm gonna jump in there. No need to sit around. 2001. This I would play all of one day. I'm very happy to own it. Let's talk to my party. See, this is a Covenant, so let's see if the game fact can tell us what we were doing. Shit. I have no clue what we were doing. No. do I have a map? Let's see if we can get into a battle. It's been so fucking long since I played this. Awesome. Dragon Quest. Its special petals are flowing. Nice. I don't know if you can hear that. Occasionally the audio just fucks up in this captured equipment setup. Another terrible place to put this game down and to be trying to pick it up. Just want to see if I can get into a battle. But I don't know if that's gonna be so easy. Let's go this way, down here. I need to figure out the name of the town that we're in so that I can possibly try and remember what the fuck we were doing. Gion Monastery. Okay, let's see what we're supposed to do. Shit, sorry. Okay, let's go back. I don't think I triggered the cutscene I was supposed to. Looking at this game fact that I have pulled up here. This is wild. I must have already been here. One thing that this game delivers in, as Dragon Quest tends to do, is in that music department, they never fail. I wanted to stream this game way back when I was playing it for the first time. I made it about, give or take, around 20 hours in. I hate that I never got any further, but it just is what it is. I have no fucking idea where to go. It's okay though. Go up here. And this way. And this way. Okay. Let's talk to this lady. Linda. Gotta go talk to the nuns inside of the convent. there was a nun I couldn't talk to, or I didn't see down here. Oh no, I already did talk to her. This is classic Dragon Quest, right here. Let's see what this lady says. Go down this way. Yeah. Here we go. Where's the nun that's gonna confirm that my homies are buried here? Okay, I see. Dude, I have no clue what is happening anymore. Maybe we can get into a battle. Maybe. Just to feel something. Just experience the combat of this game again. Don't mind me fighting with the camera. Desperately trying to figure out where we are. Okay. Oh shit. Accidentally got into the world. Which means we can fight. Unless... Come on. Guess not. It's okay. Who am I supposed to talk to? The fuck? I'm trying to read the game facts. Sorry, this is horrible broadcasting to like figure out what the fuck is happening, but I can't. I'm truly just never gonna be able to pick up this save file and figure out what the fuck I was ever doing ever again. It's okay though. Oh shit. Nice. Maybe we can continue the story. North and then west. I'm just following the game fact. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Tuh. We gotta talk to this guy. We gotta go back to the ancient fane. How the fuck we get there, I have no clue. Where did we come from? There are no random encounters out here, are there? I feel like I've never walked this far in the overworld in a JRPG and not had a random encounter. That being said, I'm not necessarily mad about it. Just don't know how we get to the ancient fane. Oh, here we go. Maybe we take this boat. Just gotta sail south. Is this the ancient fane? No. Truly lost. Oh, right. I had just done the fucking side quest to do my shit. I think I am supposed to go here, but I always thought there was a shortcut. Can I just warp there? Return. Is that gonna take me down there? Yeah. Very good. You find the place to put this wind shard. The yellow pedestal room. Can I save right here? No. There's another place I can save around here. This is the blue pedestal room. This is the yellow pedestal room. And that's that. Oh. Go to the green pedestal room, southwest. Ah, I see. And we begin the next part. That's right, that's how this game goes. Thank you, GameFAQs. I guess we'll go till we hit a save point. Sorry, that required a lot of reading. But I'm glad I was able to make progress. Maybe we'll fight a battle. Yes. We got a hunter and a baby gargoyle. I wonder if you could hear that just now. Let's do offense. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, we're on auto attack. Nice. Nice. There we go, a battle. That's exciting. Can I go back? Yeah, I can. Let's do that. Nah. There was somewhere you could save in here. Well, the good part is if I forget where the hell I am in this game, I'll have this video to remind me. What does this do? I forgot all this shit. Can I save over here? No. Okay. Let's leave this place. Let's warp to a temple or some shit. I know where to heal there, or where to save. Oh, can't do that. Fair enough. I think you can do like a quick save, right? Right? No. Let's do that. Perfect. Then we can, hopefully you can't hear that. Let's cast return to where the game starts, and then I guess I'll have this video to remind me of where the heck I was in this game if I ever do decide to pick up my save file that I got 20 hours into years and years later. Save the game. Yes. Cool. I'll probably have to restart that if I ever want to play it again, but it's a cool thing to be able to play, and I've been wanting to stream it forever. Okay, just one last thing, and we'll call it. Maybe two last things. And that's that for the PS3. I'm going to hook something else up and see if it works. Give me just a moment. Oh, I should have taken whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll figure that out another time. This PS3 is hot. It's plugged into the front of you. Oh, right. I see. Okay, let's see if this works. That's gonna be tricky. I think we can make it happen. Let's see what happens. Let's boot her up and hope for the best. Oh, hell yeah. It just works. Awesome. Here is my DualShock 2. Bonafide. Unlike the PS3 controller I was using, which is a aftermarket kind of piece of crap that I acquired from a used gaming thing. Let's do some system configuration. Screen size full. Component video out. 16:9 makes it look really bad. Okay, we'll just do full. That's fine. Alright. Let's try to play something on this. So, we've got the PS2 up and running. I have because I've shown you everything up to this point, a non-bona fide copy of Denshidigo Final that I'm just going to throw in here and see if it works. There she goes. That's awesome. I can capture footage off the PS2. It should, I don't think the PS2 is very happy about it, but it is working. And then we are booting into Denshidigo Final. This is a momentous occasion. Let's see if we can do something about these borders, though. Another Taito joint. Ooh, yeah. Let's do this. Yeah. A little better, right? Yeah, and I've got the other game here that I want to show. Let me do two things. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I don't know how many times that looped, but let's go ahead and get right into it. Yeah. Some Denshidigo Final. The audio is really delayed on this, but it works. Fuck. Press the wrong button. How to lock in here. Yeah. The audio is super delayed. But I'm not angry about it. This just is what it is. Let's do this one. I think this is the tutorial, actually. We're gonna not do this one. I'm gonna do Sakura Ueno, Ueno to Shinjuku. Oh, here's the full loop. Let's do Osaki to Ueno. I'm gonna give myself a little more game audio. I hope that doesn't blow out the speakers of anyone. Yeah, a little Densha to Go action. Never hurt anyone, in my opinion. And we can go. Have to use the visual cues instead of the audio ones, because the audio is so far behind where we're supposed to be. This is Densha to Go Final. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing now. I'm so happy that I can capture a video of it, but it's a train game. It's another one by Taito, as you may have seen at the beginning. It's a pretty good one as far as these go for its time. There's a PC port of this that has an English translation that I don't know if I have played or thought to get. Just making sure I know the controls here. An occasional just random static from the video capture setup. I gotta slow down. Oh, auto brake. Alright, fuck you, game. I gotta start slowing down. Really slow down all the way. Ah. Not my worst stop. Not my worst stop. I love that I can play this on real hardware and capture it instead of having to use an emulator. It's not an ideal recording setup at all. The picture looks frankly fucked up, but it does work, which is, you know, it's all I ask for in this cruel world that we live in. There we go. Let's go. Do this all day. I really could. It's so enjoyable. See, but the problem is that, so as much as I would want to capture stuff playing PS2 games on this PS2, it would require that the game not be something that needs like Twitch reaction, because of the converter that I'm using is frankly low quality. Also, this is not mine, I'm borrowing it. So here we are. Yeah. We slowed down in time. Got a train on the blue side over there. This is a arcade train series. If it's not clear kind of by the whole situation here, but I think this version was released in the arcades. Yeah, slow down. Random static from the recording setup. Oh, I slowed down way too. Fuck. Yeah, that was. It's just an art. It's an art to the stop that I'm not quite mastering at the moment, but we're gonna get there eventually. Where's our next stop? The fucking music that it plays as people are boarding and not boarding. We're on the Yamanote line, which is baby's first JR line to know about, I guess, and it remains probably the only one I know. There was a point where I might have been able to name another one right off the top of my head, but not at this moment. The Kihen Tohoku line, maybe. It's one you hear about sometimes. This is my shit, man. This is what I want to do all day long, but I feel like I'm not allowed to. And it's sad, but it's also beautiful. You know, that's just life. It's so fun to be able to record it. I mean, I think I tried to play this on the emulator and it just wasn't hitting, sadly. So thankfully I can pirate the game and, you know, enjoy it from the magic of my real PS2 that I own, which is a lot of fun. Now, are we coming up on the stop? It looks like we are. Slow down way too fast. Alright, let's start slowing down. There's an art to it that I have yet to master. I mean, 383 centimeters off is like, you know, I do keep yanking it right there at the end. Let's see if we can do better. What's the next stop? We'll call it here shortly. Try something else. It's cool the like controller vibrates when you cross over the certain things. The motors, the vibration motor on this controller is fucked up, but to feel it nevertheless is cool. Slow down. Slow down. There we go. Slow down a little more. That's right. Now we gotta really slow down. Gotta really sneak up on you. Fuck. God damn it, dude. God damn it. That's not the type of stop you want to execute right there. Damn, there's a lot of stops on the Yamanote line. Holy shit, we unlocked new music. Amazing. I fucking love that. That's what we live for here in this world. Let's go. Crank that. Alright. That was fun, but we're gonna call it on Densha to Go Final for PS2, and we'll play our last game. And the whole reason we're doing this in the first place was to test how good everything was gonna work for Saturday. This is my real copy of Gallop Racer 2006 that I just got. I paid $11.99 for it. This is for PS2. It's really musty and gross and fucked up. You can see the back has some clear water damage, maybe some, I don't want to think about it too hard right there, but let's pop her in, let's see if it works, and just check it out. I'll continue from the story mode in that game to see if it just will work and how it feels, how it plays. Interesting that the capture card is picking up the game a lot better than the monitor I'm using to play from, but I guess that's to be expected. This game is in English. Is it the only game today that we have played that is fully in English? It might be. That whole border is all messed up now. I guess it changes game by game. Welcome to Gallop Racer 2006. There's a lot of modes we can play. I don't even know what simulation mode is. What is Gallop Racer 2006? It is a horse racing simulation game. And it's a lot of fun. And we will play it. Here we are. Music goes crazy. Yeah, in free mode, you can just run a random horse race simulation. So let's do random, one player, but there will be no one will control. We're gonna view it. Horses will be generated at random, and we can edit the race. So we can choose the number of horses. We're gonna leave it at 14 for fun right now, and they just get kind of generated randomly. You can see the horses. The leg, I don't know what the leg means. What, I guess, race they're racing in their progression. Can you, oh, you can switch out the horse if you wanted to, but we're not going to do that. Can you switch out the jockey? Yeah. There's special jockeys. This is all very interesting to me. In post. I don't know what that is. Change the weather, change the track difficulty. Let's watch them race. As I've learned, there's sorry, got too excited. Where are we? Here we are. Just messing around with some stuff, doing some tests. What do we got? We got general time, fact merit, Polish Storm, Exact Charm, Loving Fear, Aquarius Soldier, I like that, Far Fact, Holy Carol, Awful Bluff, Little Way, Solid Master, Far Risk, Colorful Crown, Stern Devil, General Time, and we're back at the beginning. Let's watch them race. Let's see what song we get. There was a fucking drum and bass one I got the other day when I was messing around with this that I found. Yeah, this is the song. This is the one I like. And it's just gonna go. I was off on my snap. Why are we doing this? I don't know. You don't ever just generate random horses and watch them race against each other? You don't ever do that for fun? Oh, sounds like your life is boring. I really like this stupid song that plays. It's not like the best thing in the world, but it's just funny. So we're not keeping in track of the highest number of the packed. How do I change that? Number 6 making a mad dash and clears him just like that. Oh shit! Number 8 still won though. This is good results music. Well, that's real hardware right there, baby. PS2 type shit. Well, let's check the dividends. I don't know what any of that means. I wish I did. I think we've had our fun. We'll call it there. That is that's some PS2 and PS3 for you. Just testing out some new equipment, aka borrowing my friend's PS2 to HDMI thing, and it worked. Fantastic. we'll call it there. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Tuning in live if you came by. Good night.